Mask requirements have become a topic of debate recently. We've seen a growing number of incidents where that debate leads to anger, even physical confrontation. And while some see it as doing their part to prevent the spread of the virus, others say being told to wear a mask is a violation of their freedom. Here now to shed some light on why there is so much conflict when it comes to mask mandates, Drexel University neuropsychology professor Dr. Eric Zillmer. Dr. Zillmer, welcome. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, my pleasure, Erin.
All right, so help us to understand this. What is it that compels people to resist wearing masks even when they're required to do so in stores or restaurants?
Yeah, I mean, wearing a mask is a behavior, and wouldn't you think that it would be easy to wear a mask? However, I believe that there's multiple issues why this has been a problem for our country, and it was really engaged in what I would call poor mask discipline. And the reason for that is I think there's multiple causes to wearing the mask or not wearing the mask. And the first one is that it's a new behavior. It's not internalized like we have seat belts where we have great compliance. So we haven't really been able to practice it. We're kind of unfamiliar with when to put it on and when not to put it on. The other thing is the COVID-19 is really an invisible enemy. So there's this abstract notion of this fight that we're having against a pandemic where you can't really see it. So you're relying on other people's information. And then on top of that, you're covering really part of your face, which is, sort of a sacred space. It's an important part of our identity. It doesn't come naturally. And then, I think the biggest part, though, is that we haven't really been told exactly what to do. We've made decisions on and off. And so I think once you have a directive, once you don't have to think about it, like put it on, then it's easier for us humans to follow rules. But mind you, when they studied this in the military, and with gas masks, which are more invasive, even the military had problems being completely compliant, and over 15% in the military exercise took them off because they're uncomfortable. So you can't underestimate the fact, just putting a mask like this on your face, it's not as simple as it seems.
Yeah, I was going to ask that, how much of this can be attributed to inconsistent rules. We've had different messaging from cities, states, government, White House. Are people confused? But, I mean, the message now seems to be clear. Put it on when you're around people. Put it on.
No question. It's your brain. Your brain is confused. We're getting information, mostly over the news. We're unable to process it with our friends socially because we're socially isolated. And so it's like filling out 5 crossword puzzles at once. We're trying to fill in the gaps. What is going on? In fact, quite frankly, even the adults don't know what's going on. So it's really, I think the primary reason is just as you said, there's been inconsistent rules from different directives, state, local, and federal, about whether we should go about this or how we should go about it. So I do think, that it's much easier to take the cognitive decision process out of it, to wear them. And we've never really been told, like wear them at home in your living environment, get used to them, and take out of the idea that you have to make a decision when to do it. Just go out and wear the mask at all times, I would say.
Some good information right there. Dr. Eric Zillmer, thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome.